Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with this report claiming that Barcelona are hoping to finalizing 8 more exits this summer transfer window. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Usman Dembele, as PSG have not contacted the 50 million euro rated key Barca star, as the player is still very keen to stay at Barcelona. We are also going to be discussing on that. So, guys, as we get right into the stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. A little over a week in the summer transfer window, Barcelona have had difficulties in getting rid of their unwanted stars. The Blaugrana have terminated the contract of Samuel Umtiti, while Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba have also departed. But unless there are more departures, the Catalan Giants will face difficulties in signing and registering new players in the summer. As such, Barcelona director Matteo Alemany is hoping to finalizing 8 more departures in the coming days to improve the club's financial fair play situation, according to Javi Miguel of AS. As per the report, the 8 players that Barca wish to offload in the next few days are Clement Lenglet, Alex Collado, Sergino Des, Nico Gonzalez, Pablo Torre, Frank Kessié, Ferran Torres, and Eric Garcia. Lenglet has returned to pre-season training today after spending the last season away on loan at Tottenham. Negotiations over a permanent transfer back to Spurs are ongoing, but there has not been any progress, leading to concerns due to his high wages. Sergino Desto is an unwanted commodity and is on high salary, making his departure very necessary. But there are not many clubs wanting to pay a fee for him, although recent reports suggest interest from Fulham and Crystal Palace. Collado is expected to be allowed to leave for free, but with a future sell-on clause, with Real Betis in talks to sign him. As for Nico, he is likely to leave on loan again due to competition for places, or even permanently if a good price come along. Pablo Torre as well will be allowed to leave on loan due to the number of midfielders already at Xavi's disposal. The 20-year-old has many suitors in La Liga and could leave to play regularly. Moving on to the established first team members, Frank Kessié has held a chat with Xavi already and understands his role in the team will not be big next season. As such, despite his urgency refusing the claims, the midfielder is said to be open to leaving if a good proposal arrives. As for Torres, the 23-year-old attacker has been told to leave and has interest from the Premier League, but the winger is uninterested in leaving, and his departure is further complicated by the fact that his transfer is yet to be amortized. Finally, Eric Garcia is a player who is appreciated by the coaching staff, but given the depth in the defensive unit, he will be sold if an interesting offer comes in from for the former Man City ace. Ansu Fati is also on the exit list, but his reluctance to leave and the fact that club consider him valuable asset means that his sale is now on the back burner. Of course, player departures are necessary currently, but Barca are still to go ahead to start selling those players. It's not easy to even convince players to leave because majority of those players have said they don't want to go. They want to stay and prove Xavi wrong. They want to succeed. Many of them don't see themselves as a success, and of course, they feel really, really down as to the reports saying that they want to sell them. And despite that, Barca have really make up their mind that at least 8 players will be sold before the end of this transfer window. eight players, because honestly, if we can imagine that happening, that eight players leave either permanently or on loan, that would greatly help the team to achieve financial fair play, in the sense that the salaries of those eight players will not be fully paid again by Barca. In case of a loan deal, it all depends on the arrangement that the club has with the club that the player is going for loan. If Barca will pay just half or they will not pay anything at all, it remains to be seen. But the club are still pushing for departures. Departures have not been easy, as the club really look to comply with fair play so that they can sign new players, and more to that, register those new players. Because so far, Barca have signed two, or I think three players. Vitor Roque, even though it is not yet official, Inigo Martinez and Ilkay Gundogan. All those players have been signed, but they haven't been registered, which still poses a big problem. So it remains to be seen how the club can go about things, because honestly, it has been really slow on Barca's side. They haven't been acting as if there's something urgent that they need to do in order to ensure that the summer window should become a success. I think things have been a little bit slower in Barca. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. Over the past couple of weeks, there have been some reports claiming that PSG have set their sights on Barca forward Ousmane Dembele as a potential replacement for Kylian Mbappe, who is likely to leave this summer. The Frenchman has a release clause worth 50 million in his Barca contract right now, which PSG are said to be willing to activate to secure his services. But according to a fresh report from Marca, Dembele has not yet been contacted by PSG in any manner over a summer transfer, and the player himself has no desire to leave Barcelona anytime soon. Dembele's current contract with Barca expires in 2024, and the existence of the release clause worth 50 million euros in the deal is a cause for some nerves within La Liga champions camp, especially with PSG set to be ready to meet that valuation. But the Parisians are yet to make any contact with the 26-year-old forward. On top of that, the winger has no desire to leave Barcelona anytime soon and wishes to continue at the club. Dembele feels happy and settled at the Catalan club and enjoys the trust of manager Xavi Hernandez and the love of his teammates. Hence, he is not considering a change of scenery at this point, even if it would be a return to his homeland with PSG. To that end, talks over a new contract have already taken place between Barca and Dembele's agent, Moussa Sissoko, with the club keen on finalizing its renewal at the earliest. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.